What's up everyone, I am 7-Star Mike and I want to show you how to really use the Bullflow scanner. Now while I'm feeding you some trades in the Discord group, to take your trading to the next level, I want you to really understand why these trades are capturing my attention. So let's take a look at CCL. Okay, so here's the CCL flow that caught my attention today. And let's take a look at this compared to the checklist that I have for high probability options flow. It starts with aggressive buying. If you look over here, we have 1059, 1059, 1059, 11, 1102. So this is a relatively short period of time where they just came into this one, boom, 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 back to back. Now, specific contract, we want to see that they're going after the same contract. They're not basically choosing far out of the money, in the money, near dated, far dated. There's a very specific thesis. So if you look on the screen here, I have this isolated to this flow. These are all the 4-4-1950 calls. So all this action here is on one contract, telling me that they have a very specific thesis in mind. Next, I want to see the contract price increasing. If we come over here to the price column, you'll see they started buying at 38. It went to 40, 42, 48, 49, 51, and 55. So as they're buying this contract, they're driving the price up. That's a good sign. That's one of the things I want to see when I look for a high probability options flow. Now next on the list is ask side and sweeps. You can see these are mostly ask side. There's one bid in there, but that doesn't scare me. That is not a closing transaction. And they're mostly sweeps. There's a few blocks mixed in there, but that's fine as long as there's some sweep action. This is not a solo block overall. Now, significant dollar amount, the very first one they hit this for was 332,000. 85 is good, 12 isn't a huge trade, but then they followed it up with 182,000 more. So all said and done, this is $875,000 of options flow expiring this week. That is an aggressive trade. The other thing I like to see is that the contract volume is exceeding the open interest, and this is telling me that right there. So to verify that, we have the open interest and the volume columns, but the color of this is telling me that the volume for today has exceeded the open interest. This very first trade exceeded it by itself. So this is the type of flow that I'm looking for. It caught my attention on the Bullflow scanner. I alerted the room to this and exited for 26% gains in only an hour and 15 minutes. That's the power of options flow. Come join us at bullflow.io.